We recently sailed on the Carnival Firenze out of Long Beach, California to the Mexican Riviera. Join us as we take you on a personal guided tour of this beautiful ship. From the gorgeous Atrium to all the pools, lounges, and restaurants, we've got you covered. We can't wait to show you all this fantastic ship has to offer, so let's get started. We'll start off on deck 15, overlooking the Carnival, waterworks, and the slides. As we turn around, we'll enter the Serenity Adult-Only Retreat. The Serenity Adults-Only Retreat is free to use for anyone 21 years old and above. Now, this is one of the nicest only retreat areas we've seen on a ship, and it seems like they really gave a lot of thought to the layout. You have a lot of nooks and quiet areas as well as many open areas to enjoy the sun. Now there are two large hot tubs for you to enjoy, one on the port side and the other on the starboard side. Here is where you'll find the Serenity Spritz Bar, where your cheered drinks package will also work. They also have servers walking around to take your drink order. If you look at these spaces, you'll see how much more upscale this adult area is compared to many other ships. As we walk through, you'll see the loungers are nicely padded and a step up from what you'll see down on the other decks. Just look at all the couch areas with umbrellas. This is truly a space to just sit back and relax. And here's the hot tub on the opposite side of the retreat area. On the opposite side from the Serenity Spritz Bar, you'll find the Fresh Creation Salad Bar, open on sea days. You'll have a bunch of different options and dressings to choose from. Here's a screenshot of the menu items and are subject to change. Just one side note, there is no pool up here at the Serenity Retreat area, so you will need to make your way down to deck 10 if you want to use a pool. They also have a towel exchange station located here. These cabana-like areas are complimentary for guests to use, and they have comfortable couches and these fun swings that aren't tied down either. What is your thoughts on this space compared to other adult-only retreat areas? Leave a comment below and let us know what your thoughts are. And finally, here's where the stairs leading up to the water slide is located. Next up is deck 12 forward, starting at the fitness center, which is part of the Cloud 9 spa area, as there is no deck 13. Deck 14 we will take a look at in just a minute due to its location. The fitness center opens at 6 a.m. and features many of your standard treadmills and weight machines. Now, if you're finding this video helpful in any way, be sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification bell. It's free and helps our channel to grow and bring you new cruise-related videos. Thanks a lot. The Cloud 9 Spa area is a little bit smaller of an area and doesn't feature many of the packages and amenities that larger ships of today have, but you could still get a nice massage here if you need it. Making our way towards midship on deck 12, we'll come to the Waterworks Kids Play area. Now, they do have plenty of loungers available for parents, so you can watch the kiddos splash around and still be able to relax a little bit. The Waterworks Play area is completely complimentary, and they have a splash pad area on each side of the slide, as you can see here. If you're looking to get that early morning jog in, there's a large jogging track here on deck 12 that runs around a large portion of the ship. On the left, you'll see the retractable roof to the Lido deck solarium. This was closed the entire time of our cruise as it was a little cooler weather here in the spring. As we make our way to midship, we'll go up these stairs to deck 14 to take a look at the ropes course. The ropes course is complimentary, and there are 2 levels of difficulty for the course. The staff does a great job and will help you with the harness to make sure you're safe. And as you can see, the ropes course is extremely popular. Back down on deck 12, we'll come to the sports square, located directly under the ropes course and features miniature golf. From here, we'll head into the warehouse, Carnival Firenze's arcade. Here they have a variety of games, from the classics like air hockey to the newer virtual reality games. Your cruise card works here as well, just be careful not to spend too much. As we follow the jogging track towards the back of the ship, we'll pass above the sports court, which we will take a look at in just a moment. Here at the aft of the ship, we have a small nook with lounge seating and a foosball table on each side. One thing that never gets old is this great view looking off the back down onto deck 10 and the ocean. We'll start on deck 11 at the back of the ship here and work our way forward towards the sports court. The sports court is a multifunction court for basketball, pickleball, soccer, and even dodgeball. Check your cruise itinerary for when games are being played. Now we'll make our way all the way to midship to the second floor of the Lido pool area. You'll see a lot of small sitting areas that look over the pool area, as well as a few quieter nooks where you can go and have a conversation or even play some cards and board games. Looking to play some ping pong? There's a table located at each forward corner of the upper pool deck area, as well as another foosball table in the middle. Coming up, we'll find Il Mercato. Think of it as kind of a deli/sub restaurant. They have hot dogs, Reubens, and even steak and cheese sandwiches, and they all come with chips, and at the time of this video, it's a complimentary food option as well. Now we'll make our way back towards the elevators so we could take a look at where Camp Ocean is located. Camp Ocean is for ages 2 to 11 and is divided into age groups. Camp Ocean also has games, TVs, and even PlayStations for your kiddos to enjoy. Now, if you'd like to take part in a late night event, Club Ocean can also watch the kiddos for an additional fee late into the morning, up to 1 a.m., so you don't have to miss all the fun. And now we made our way down to deck 10 aft at the Versilia pool. Now, this pool area might look similar to you if you've been on a Vista class ship, as they all have a very similar layout. We've been on the Carnival Panorama, and outside of some different names on the bar and pool, it was very similar. And as you can see, there's also a couple of large hot tubs. The Versilia bar has 360-degree seating and is a great spot to either sit in the shade and have your drink or in the sun, depending on the weather. There are 2 food options located here, including the Chicken Shack, which we strongly suggest that you give it a try, as well as Pizzeria del Capitano. As you can see, both get very busy around lunchtime. The Lido Marketplace Buffet has breakfast, lunch, and dinner options, but expect long lines at most times, especially on port days as people try to grab breakfast before going on an excursion. There are several beverage stations in the marketplace area that have free coffee, tea, and juices. One pro tip: in the mornings they do have an omelet station that doesn't seem to get too busy, if you're looking to grab something a little quicker than standing in the long regular buffet line. We did find that it was a little less chaotic if you went to the buffet sections towards the back of the ship as opposed to those closest to the main Lido pool. If you have a Cheers package, you can even pour your own beer right here at these stations, as well as various sodas. And don't forget to grab yourself an ice cream cone on your way out to the Lido pool. Now let's head out to midship to what is probably the most popular part of the ship, the Lido pool area. First up is Tamodoro, a unique dining concept blending Italian and Mexican cuisines into an innovative fusion experience, where you can get some breakfast options such as breakfast burritos, or how about an Italian meatball hero or a Sicilian chicken wrap for lunch. Now what you won't find on the Carnival Firenze is the Red Frog Rum Bar or the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar. but you will have many drink options at the Rococo Bar. They have you covered from margaritas to cold beers, they have it all. The stage and deck of the pool area are your location for many of the family fun games, dance parties, as well as early morning yoga classes. On the opposite side of the Rococo Bar, you'll find Java Blue. Java Blue has milkshakes, specialty coffees, sport drinks, and more, which are all part of your Cheers package. They also have some quick bites that are free, along with some desserts for an upcharge. And last but not least is Guy's Burgers, one of Carnival's and, frankly, our favorite stops for quick food. These burgers are truly the best we've ever had on a cruise ship. It's simply a must-try. Down on Deck 5, we'll start at the back of the ship at the Moda Bar and Lounge. Now this is a phenomenal lounge area, and we're thrilled to be able to show it to you. Now one question often asked is, can anyone come in here, or is this a private lounge for the terrazza level suites only? And the answer is yes, the lounge area is open to everyone in the afternoon and evening. The morning is reserved for terrazza level guests for breakfast. Now on other Vista class ships, this area is known as the Havana Lounge. Now as we head out to the back deck area, just be aware that this area is for terrazza level guests only. Out here on the back deck, there is a bar as well as 2 hot tubs for the terrazza level guests. So what are your thoughts on this area? Is the terrazza level suites worth the extra price? Leave a comment below and let us know your thoughts. The Tuscan Lounge is where many of the daily games like trivia are played. In the evenings, there's karaoke as well as house bands playing your favorite hits. This area in the back next to this giant screen is where you can grab empanadas and other treats for an upcharge. Adjacent to the lounge is a bar with a few more tables just off of where the action is. If you're looking for a little peace and quiet, head out these doors to the lanai where you can find these comfortable loungers to curl up and read a good book in, or to just relax and watch the ocean and take a nap. At the Pixels Photo Gallery, you can enter your folio number on your cruise card, and that will bring up all your photos that you had taken on board. You can not only get digital copies of your photos here, but they can also print off a hard copy if you like. We are now coming to where all the specialty restaurants are located on the ship. The Frizzante Bar is a popular bar that specializes in drinks with bubbles, such as sparkling Italian wines and more. And what would an Italian-themed cruise ship be without an Italian restaurant? Il Viaggio is Carnival Firenze's new specialty restaurant. Now they do have some outside seating areas as well. At the time of this video, it was about $42 per person to eat here. As we make our way forward, we'll pass the Hip Fish accessory shop that has hats, backpacks, and more. Coming up at midship on our left, we will find the Amari Bar. The Amari Bar is similar to the Alchemy Bar that you may have seen on other Carnival ships, and still does carry some of those drinks as well. Here on the starboard side of the ship is Banzai Sushi. This is an a la carte specialty restaurant that is really affordable with prices starting below $10 for many items. Now no reservations are needed and they are open late, and you can even do carryout if you'd like. Now on to what many would say is their favorite specialty restaurant, Fahrenheit 555, Carnival's popular specialty steak restaurant. Now this is a really nice restaurant with an upscale feel and a great ambiance. The one suggestion we do have is to make sure you have a reservation ahead of time because they do book up fast. The prices start at around $42 at the time of this video. And last but certainly not least, on our left, we will find the very popular Banzai Teppanyaki specialty restaurant. This is definitely dinner and a show, but they also do have lunch hours available. Prices start at $42 at the time of this video. You can book ahead of time on the app, but just keep in mind that it does get booked up fairly quickly, so definitely put in your reservation ahead of time if possible. Directly across from Banzai Teppanyaki is the Piano Bar 88. This is a really relaxed and chill lounge with a classy flair to it. We spent a little time in here on our trip, and we really enjoyed the music and the ambiance. We're now entering the top floor of the Atrium. Just look at how beautiful this atrium is. Here you'll find a multitude of shops, from beauty supplies, apparel and accessories, watches, and more. You'll also get a great view of the first floor of the atrium from up here. Now we'll make our way forward to the upper level of the Theater Rosso. Now this is just a wonderful theater with great seats and views of the stage from just about every vantage point. Now we are on deck 4 forward, once again at the Theater Rosso on the first level. The theater has a variety of events in here, in addition to the regular stage shows, including the Love and Marriage Show, Deal or No Deal game show, and more. And you don't need a reservation for the theater, as it's first come, first serve. They also have a full service bar with waitstaff to bring you drinks. Leaving the theater, you'll see the Dreams Photography Studio on your left. Back at the second floor of the atrium, you'll find more shops, including Cherry on Top, which is a great shop if you have a sweet tooth. They have everything from candy to stuffed animals. Just ahead is the Carnival Logo Shop, where you can purchase clothing, hats, and everything Carnival, including model ships. Now moving aft, we'll enter the Firenze Casino. This casino is a smoking casino. They do have a small non-smoking casino that we will check out in just a minute. There isn't a bar in here, so you will need to order drinks from the waitstaff walking around. You can earn rewards for those that play, including discounts, onboard credit, and even free cruises. Have you ever won something big like onboard credit or even a free cruise? Leave a comment below and tell us. Down this small hallway is where you'll find the non-smoking casino. As you can see, it's quite a bit smaller than the main casino. Okay, we're gonna speed things up here and make our way down this hallway to our next stop. The Heroes Tribute Bar and Lounge. This is part of Carnival's ongoing recognition of the sacrifices made by armed services personnel and their families. Just down the hall from the Heroes Tribute Bar is the Limelight Lounge, where the various comedy shows are performed as well as the nightly disco. You may have thought, we haven't looked at the main dining room yet. Well, you'd be right. But finally, we made our way to the Michelangelo Main Dining Room Restaurant. Now this is a 2-level restaurant with an upper level overlooking this stunning lower level, showcasing a replica of the Statue of David. To begin on deck 3, we'll start at the lower level of the Michelangelo restaurant. This level of the restaurant isn't accessible from the rest of deck 3, so you have to take the stairs on deck 4 by the second level of the Michelangelo restaurant down to deck 3. Located at midship is the Medici Dining Room. The Medici Dining Room is the second complimentary dining room on the ship and is for guests who still like to have a reserved table and a dining time every night. On sea days, the Medici becomes the place for pasta with choices like spaghetti carbonara and linguine with meatballs. We'll now leave the Medici restaurant and head out to the first level of this gorgeous atrium. Here in the atrium, you have a 360-degree bar with gold accents and a tall pillar in the center with a replica of Donatello's Marzocco Golden Lion statue. There's a lot of comfortable seating here in the atrium, and it's also where many of the events take place, like the 80s dance party. Around the back side of the atrium is where you'll find guest services. This is where you'll need to go if you have any issues with your bill or have any specific questions. On the opposite side of the ship from guest services is where you'll find Carnival Adventures. This is where you can sign up for an excursion or ask any question you may have about an excursion you have already booked. And finally, around the back side of the elevators is where Club O2 and Circle C are located. Circle C is for teens ages 12 to 14 to go hang out, meet new friends, and enjoy some pretty awesome activities. Club O2 is the hangout for teens ages 15 to 17 who enjoy doing stuff like watching movies, listening to music from this decade, playing sports and video games, or even joining karaoke. We hope you enjoyed this video and that it was helpful. If you're curious about what it's like to board the Carnival Firenze on Embarkation Day, watch this video here. Happy cruising!